All right, hockey family. We're just about to start and kick off the game number 4. Oh, yes. Ignore the scoreboard. We are not playing the Islander Hockey Club. This is Minnesota Junior Whitecaps. See if I can get Carly to update the scoreboard. All right, hopefully the audio is up and working. Just for reference, the audio mics were charged in between games, but for some reason it didn't charge. So mics possibly will cut out at some point. If that's the case, Carly will notify me, and I will disconnect the microphones, and we'll just go with the live audio from the iPad. So again, game number 4, Minnesota Junior Whitecaps. From my understanding, both teams within their respective groups were 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie. But this is a Minnesota team. They're going to be a good team. They're good at hockey. All right, do my best to see who's on the starting lineup. Looks like we're going with Riley Wethington, Billy Perkis at center, Chloe Workham, forward, Eddie Knierim, and PK Smith on defense. And Zalea Humstein in the net, number 82. And we're off, just like that. And our wonderful production assistant, Carly Wethington, has updated the scoreboard. So now it should say Minnesota Junior Whitecaps. And in the broadcast, if you happen to see a number in the corner with the YouTube, that just happens to be the number of people that are viewing the current stream. Right now, 7. We're going to have a blind spot just behind the penalty boxes, nearest where I am. I don't know if you remember from the very first game that we played at Asiaf Arena. I was located just to the right of the player benches. So for this game, I've chosen to be opposite of the player benches. See if we can get a different view. Nice save by Zalea. Baldry and Kendall are on defense. Sin, Borman, and Judge are the forwards. Whitecaps in possession. And the nearest far corner will be the bad blind spot. Mila, Ali on defense. Cece, Cal, and Kara on forwards. At forwards. Oh, that was a great shot by Cece. Carr did the hard work in being able to pick the puck of the defenseman. Nice save by Zelaya. And just like that, Whitecaps up by 1. Foreman, Sin, Judge at forwards. Kendall and Liliana are the blue liners. I have to say, this Whitecap team is great at communication. So as they're cycling in the offensive zone corners, the support forward is always telling them, go high, go low, and they just are like in and out of the slot. Good communicators. Nice job, Cal. Way to carry the puck. She's going to take it right into the offensive zone, dump it in deep. Let's make something happen. New blue liners in, Smith and Addy. Way to get a stick on the puck. Not a clean shot. Wow. That was the least physical penalty. So we're going to be on the penalty kill. Street in the box. PK team will be Addy, PK, Kara, and Wethington. Whitecaps win the face-off. Oh, signature move by Wethington. Nice goal. That was an amazing sequence. To come away with a shorthanded goal, just absolutely clutch. Great job, Riley. I mean, that's what pressure's like. As soon as that puck ends up on the tape, her stick is right there to tip it out. Great example for everyone to learn from. Kendall and Baldry are the new blue liners. We've got Kylie Sin, JJ. So we're still on the penalty kill. Wow. Yeah, just chip this up and over. Get an icing. Uh-oh. They get the numbers. This is going to be a 3-on-2. The defense is going to bear down. Nice play by Liliana Baldry. Stick in the lane. Just clutch. Absolutely great idea, JJ. Get that deep. Let's regroup. We got a far side winger way open. You got to get on your horse. Good save. Oh! Honestly, great second save by Zalea. First save, off the rebound, defense kind of blindly tries to get it to the next level. But the Whitecaps were right there to pick it up, and that's when Zalea made a great second save. Mila and Allie are the blue liners. We've got Carr and Cece at the forwards. We're at even strength, so Kylie strikes in, so we're 5-on-5. Oh, Campbell makes another great stick on the stick. Pops it loose, gives us an opportunity in the offensive zone. 2-on-1. Whitecaps cycling. Gonna need a clear. Good job, Addie. Right up to Chloe. Chloe looking for a wide forward. Wasn't really there. That's not icing. There's a white cap stick on that. But it was. So, back to the defensive end. Face off. Kendall, Liliana, blue liners. Wethington, Perkis, and Chloe. That's going to be icing. Line change for the D. Mila and Allie are in. Foreman, Judge, Kylie at forwards. Great clear by Allie. Took it off the skate and then dumped it to the off boards. Oh, that was really close. I didn't really think that was offsides, but looks that way. That's the call. Got a little lucky. So it looks like the mic has gone dead. So hopefully we are going with the iPad audio itself. That was a hell of a rush by the Whitecaps. Zalea, outstanding job to deny the score. Alright, we're going to check some audio issues. I'm going to leave the iPad audio on. External mics are off. Okay. Bad news, we lost some audio towards 3 minutes into the first period, or at the end of the first period. That's the bad news. The good news is we figured out the issue. So I've got one mic charging. They were both charging during the intermission. Hopefully we'll get back on a better footing here. All right, back again, just about to start the beginning of the second period. Kachinas 1, Whitecaps 1. We're fortunate that the play of our goalie has kept us close thus far. A little confusion. Milan Alley, Blue Liners. Chloe, Perkis, and Wethington at forwards. Perkis picks up the loose puck. Drives to net. Good defense on Whitecaps. Now they're in the rush. That was an outstanding toe drag by number 8. Gets off a good shot. Ultimately goes off the blocker of Zelaya. Good crossing opportunity. Didn't quite get in front. Good block by PK Smith. Good outlet. Oh. Another good stick on puck by PK Smith. All right. Did he get her for a trip? Nope. Net is off. That was the whistle. I'm periodically going to be taking a look at my mic. At some point, halfway, it might go again, but I've got another one charging for sure. Great block by Kara at the point. Denies the defenseman a shot from the blue line. Three on two. Great block by Cece on the defense, on the defender. Well, not defender, the defenseman for the Whitecaps. Whitecaps setting up, continue to cycle, high to low. As soon as she dumps it, she goes all the way to the backside to that back post. And just like that, Whitecaps up 2-1. Number 7 with a nice wraparound goal. Just skating behind the net. Little mohawk. Pulls it high to the opposite corner. Kylie Sin down the far side. Rips a shot. Low blocker pad. Foreman working in the slot, trying to get it to the net. Kendall and Baldry at the blue line, going to have to regroup, reset. Foreman picks it up. Foreman makes a good move to get it low. Whitecaps on the breakout. Another good save by Zalea. Couple of line changes. Looks like we're going to have Mila and Allie. Oh, did they get that goal in? They snuck it in. My bad. Whitecaps 3-1. 11:22 in the second period. Chloe, Riley, Perkis at forwards. Mila, Allie, blue liners. Riley dumps it deep. See if we can't generate some. Great job by Mila stepping up, dumping the puck back, keeping it in the zone. Oh, this is a great opportunity. Just couldn't get full wood on it. That was Chloe with the shot on net. Perkis with the strong work to put the puck on her stick. So again, Chloe, Perkis, Riley. Just like that. Whitecaps with a 2-on-1 rush. And I believe Zalea saved that one. And that is the case. Still 3-1, 10:40 in the second period. 2 line shifts. Kara, Cece. Addie and Smith at blue line. Callie straight at the other forward. Looks like Carly's doing another good job. Our clock is pretty close to matched up. We got 10:06 in the second period. Cal, Kara, and Cece at forward still. Smith and Addie, blue line. Need to clear. Shot from the point for the Whitecaps. Still on D, still even strength. Foreman's going to break it out. Gets past the red line, jumps it deep. Good opportunity here. Two people in front of that. We got JJ Borman and Kylie. Baldry and Kendall at the blue line. 2-on-2. Rush for the Whitecaps. All right, it's time to update this. Chloe, Wethington, Perkis at forwards. Baldry and Kendall at blue line. Two line switches. A little bit inopportune. They're going to catch us off guard. Mila and Allie, now the blue line. Strite, Wethington, and Campbell at forward. Just off sides. Allie thought she kept it in at the blue line. It was close. Mila and Allie at the blue line. Judge, Kylie, Borman at forwards. Whitecaps with the face-off win. Great stick on the stick. Or stick on puck. Mila with a great block. All right, icing. Face-off opportunity, offensive end. Let's see if we can't win the face-off. Chloe, Perkis, Wethington, Addie, Smith. Great stick in the lane by Addie. Allows Wethington to pick up the puck and make a rush into the offensive zone. That's what we need. Sticks in lanes. Sticks on pucks. Good job, Addie. All right. Strite, Campbell, Kara, Kendall, Baldry at blue line. That was a nice pick by Baldry along the boards. With a nice flip to get it back deep. Four minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the second period. Baldry has to bide time. Could have made use of the delayed offsides there. Kendall and Mila, blue liners. Kara, Campbell, and Strite at forward. Great block by Cece. That allows Cal to dump it into the offensive zone. Won't be icing, won't get to the back line. Double line shift, leaves us vulnerable. Allie with a great job to get back into position. That was a good save by Zelaya, but you know what? What allowed that to happen was Mila got a stick on a crossing pass right in front of the net. Ooh. Sorry about that. JJ, Borman, Sin, Allie and Mila. Tell you what, the Whitecaps are getting a lot of free lanes to get to the net. Need to be a little bit more agile, a little bit more physical. You know, deny those lanes. Again, right up through the middle. I think that was basically a rebound off the backboards behind the net that came in front that allows that forward to tip it in past Zalea. But honestly, you know, from the point, from the top of the circles, when you give them that wide open into the slot to make that shot and initially, like, that's tough. Kara, strike, Wethington at forwards. PK and Addy back at blue line. Smith is lucky not to get a hooking call on that. But nonetheless, it was good angling, good defensive play. Great play by Kendall coming off the bench, jumping right into the middle of that play, denying the rush of the Whitecaps. All right, folks. 4-1, second period. Minute 23 left in the second period. Offensive zone face-off. Campbell, Perkis, Wethington. Baldry, Kendall at the blue line. That was an outstanding outlet pass by Kylie Sin to Kira Campbell, who brings it immediately into the offensive zone. Gets a shot on net. Great work and heavy stick by Ladick to keep it in the zone. Just pops up, got to regroup. Baldry going to go for the delayed offsides. Gives us an opportunity to get back. Dumps it deep. Three on one. Great D by Kendall. Stick in the lane. That was going to be tough. Baldry, nice 1-2 give and go. Judge from the top of the circle. Puts a shot on net. Easily gobbled up by the keep. Chloe, JJ, Foreman. Forwards, Mila and Allie at blue line. Offensive zone face-off. Whitecaps win another one. Great job by Allie to fire that back in front. All right, folks, that's the end of the second period. Score remains 4-1 in favor of the Whitecaps. Just about to start the beginning of the third period. Whitecaps 4, Kachinas 1. Wethington, Cal, Kara are the forwards. We're opening up with Addy and PK at the blue line. Looks like Kendall blew a tire, regroups. Great shot from the blue line from Liliana Baldry. Solid, low, through traffic. Good rebound opportunity here for, I believe, Chloe, number 4. Borman probably put that right back in front of the net for her. That was a good opportunity. Baldry, Kendall, blue liners. Chloe, JJ, Borman. Another great shot by Baldry from the blue line corner. Whitecaps win the faceoff. Quick transition, quick rush. Kendall makes a great defensive play, angles her to the boards. They have to regroup in the neutral zone. Sin, Campbell, Perkis at the forwards. Ali and Mila on defense. Defensive zone faceoff. Kachinas win. Can't. Good work by Sin putting pressure on that defenseman at the point. Quick little pirouette by Perkis to avoid the defender and get back into the offensive zone. Quick transition again, though. Icing. All right, 2 more line changes. Wethington, Strite, Kara, Addy and Smith back at blue line. Let's make something happen. Another save, another defensive zone face-off. Riley, Kara, Cal, Baldry, Kendall, back at blue line. Wow, they didn't call that a goal. Hits the far post, bounces across the face of the goal, but doesn't cross the blue. Man, this is back and forth. The pace of play has picked up significantly. Great play, Allie. All right, that last minute was like back and forth, back and forth. Both teams content with keeping up the pace. No one wanted to slow it down and control the puck. All right, Campbell, Perkis, Kylie, Smith, Addy, D. Nice chip up the boards by CC. Sin and Campbell in pursuit. Again, another quick transition. Will they get him just for offsides? Just, yep. Sin, Perkis, Campbell, Addy and PK, D. Whitecaps win the faceoff. Now the Whitecaps are slowing it down. Gain control, open up their lanes, attack. Well, what I thought was Billy losing a boot was actually a trip. Looks like we're going to be on the power play. 8 minutes and 11 seconds into the third period, we are going to be in an advantage. Kara, Strite, Wethington at forwards. Kendall and Baldry at D and at the point. Let's see if we can just be patient. Control the puck. Win the face-off, but they have to reset. Oh, nice. That was a great sequence between Cal and Kara. Callie with great initiative, coming from the corner, skating towards the net at that post, putting a good shot on, created a rebound opportunity for Kara, and she puts it. She just buried it. That was a great 1-2. Opportunity to score. Callie really stepped up in that situation. She showed confidence. Going for a line change. Wethington with the pressures. Kendall and Baldry still at D. JJ and Chloe enter the fray. 7 minutes and 15 seconds into the third period, left in the third period. Pizarro, Mila, D. Chloe, Borman, JJ. Good stick on puck, Borman. A little bit of a scrum in front of the net. Eventually, Zalea is able to put a glove on top of it. Campbell, Perkis, Kylie. I like this line. Here we go. Campbell and Sin off to the races. They're a little bit under. It's 2-on-3. Kylie's going to have to wait for some support. Mila and Allie are defending the blue line. They'll be the ones trying to keep in the zone, keep the pressure on. That was a good cross-ice sauce pass. Really dumps it back deep in the zone. 2 line shifts now. Addie and PK at blue line. Wethington, Strite, Kara. That was just a good snipe. But again, she was allowed to wheel and cycle all the way from the top of the point into the middle of the far circle. She put a solid shot on it before the defenseman could step up and get a stick on it. Probably be a common theme going forward into the season. Just got to get a little bit quicker in our agility in the small spaces. A little more anticipation. Season's young, still building our hockey sense. Kendall, Baldry at the blue line. Borman, Chloe, and I believe JJ. Borman and JJ working hard. Wow, no one picked up the opposite forward. Good job by Kendall to deny the quick little cross dump in front of our net. Pops it out, allows us to break out. Allie, Mila, blue line. Looks like we've got Sin and Cece Borman. Rushing with speed. Not a lot of pressure on him. Just under 3 minutes left in the third period. Sin regroups. Cross ice to Pizarro. What are we looking at? A penalty away from the play? I'm not sure what Kylie was called for. May have been a hooking call. Away from the play? Or no? Coach and ref are going to talk about it. Looks like it was CC. All right, we're on the penalty kill. Addie and Smith and D. Strite, Wethington at forwards. All right, here we go. 2:42 left in the third period. Going to help try to get this cleared. PK's trying to pin it, waste some time. She's got to do it by herself. She can't have anyone else out there with her. They gotta stay tight in a diamond or box. Oh, that was a great shot. It hits in the far upper corner of the post and it just comes back out. So no goal, but good opportunity. That was a quick wrist. Snapped that shot right off. Far left, though. PK with a good clear off the glass. That's exactly what we need. Get a breather. Stay tight. Stay tight. Offsides. 23 seconds remaining in the penalty. Perkis and Kara at forward. Baldry and Kendall will be our backline safety. However, first save by Zalad, but ultimately on the rebound. Quick chip shot to the far corner. Just like that, we're 6-2 Junior Whitecaps. We got 1:11 left in the third period. Baldry, Kendall, back line. Chloe, Judge, Foreman at the point forward. Wow. That was just the Whitecaps, great small game back in, the quick give and goes. They just read each other so well. A lot of great player exchanges, high to low, and that's the end of the third period. Final score, 7-2, Junior Whitecaps.